It is actually Tuesday, but I thought I would start this little bit of a weekly. There's a little gap in my YouTube diary, but I know a lot of people like the weeklies. Anyway, I've just given Dubs her breakfast and now I'm carrying a little bag of hay. I just tend to give her a little bit in the day, and then obviously she gets like a bit of half a bag to a bag at night. Just because obviously now it is the time of year where no grass is growing. They are still living out despite it being a little bit colder. So yeah, she gets a breakfast and she gets some hay in the morning. But basically, I should have been getting on last Wednesday, and the stars did just not align. I was so poorly. Like, it really floored me, and I actually ended up having a day off work. I just was so bad. I had a bit of like sickness bug and like a bit coldy fluey. I'm not 100% now. And then I was going to get on Sunday, but the rain we had was actually like the worst. We had like full-on thunderstorms, rain, a lot. It was really bad. I just need to take Jim's rug off. So yeah, I never got on, which meant that she's had an extra week off. So that's fine. She always has a 2-week holiday at the end of the show season. But 3 weeks is not going to kill her. It's also not going to make much of a difference. So yeah, we'll just go for a nice little poodle sort of ploddy hack. Like the rest of this week, I'll just do a couple of plods really. Annoyingly, it's not annoying. I'm away seeing my parents this weekend, which itself not annoying. It's just that she'll get another 2 days off. But hey ho, it is what it is. And we're also, sorry, this filming is so bad. Trying to take rugs off and film on a phone because you didn't bring your camera is not the easiest. But no, what I was saying was, we're putting in new fencing. So I've mentioned in a few vlogs that this over here is going to be a new paddock. That is still the case, but we're also just replacing all of this. When Brad sort of took it over, it's his parents, but when we sort of said, like, we'd look after it because obviously we're here, there was a lot of barbed wire, which we took out of the whole perimeter, all the paddocks over there. It was horrible. This tiny strip here in this other liveries field is the only bit she wanted the barbed wire. I don't know, but anyway, that's coming out. This is all being sort of redone and fixed, and then the new one's going in. Again, we were supposed to do that at the weekend, but the weather was so bad that it was just far too wet. So we're gonna just do little bits after work because it was dry all day yesterday and all not light last night. It is dry and sunny today, so again it will dry out. We're gonna make a mess of the tractor regardless, but it's just making as minimal mess as possible. So yes, I'm going to finish these guys off, put his rain sheet on, and then I'm going home to do some normal work, and then we'll be back later to ride. I am the worst vlogger known to man. Basically, big rush. But I finished work a little bit late, and then because Brad wanted to get some fencing done, I came down and I took this one for a ride and I didn't vlog it. Evidence is our stuff is all still out. But she was an excellent girly. 3 weeks off, we just went out for a little half-hour pootle around the woods. Yeah, she was brilliant. Anyway, I am now rushing around, let's put my light on, to get her turned out. So yeah, so that I can basically carry on with helping Brad do the fencing. So I'm going to put you down and crack on. Right, well, we're not divorced, but we have had to stop because, as you can probably tell, it is getting dark, although it looks really light on the camera. It's actually 7:30, and I haven't put any of my tack away. I don't even know if my trailer's still open. I haven't put any of my tack away, no, and we're gonna get fish and chips for dinner, so I am very keen to get everything put away and get home. I am going to ride Dublin before work tomorrow because we are due some horrendous rain again. It's just looking absolutely diabolical, so I am going to be good and come down and ride her before work. I need to get back into that routine, actually. I did it really well before sort of all like the big busy show season, and obviously before her holiday, so I need to get back into that. And I need to film another vlog, the vlog that you'll hopefully have seen by the time this one comes out, which I tended to film 3 times and just hasn't worked, so I need to do it tomorrow, and I thought a good place to do it would be out with Dublin. So yeah, that is my plan. Anyway, I am going to get everything put away, get my fish and chips, and I will probably see you tomorrow. Bye guys. So bad at vlogging our hacks. Oh, it's a nice warm nose. I am rubbish. Do you know what? I was really enjoying myself. It was just so lovely to be out. We've only gone for 20 minutes because of course she's had 3 weeks off, so I just want to sort of take a bit of time building her back up. But I was just enjoying myself, and then I got onto our driveway and went, oh god, I didn't film anything. I mean, I was only going to film it on my phone, which currently at the minute is rubbish because I have broken my phone to the point where, oh, that's dark. I've broken my phone to the point where I don't have the like 0.5 zoom, so everything is very close together. I'm just getting her off to ride. Schneck. Look at that face. Oh, she's fooled me. I love her. You just take a bridle off and she'll just stand there. I could fully untack her now. Yeah, I don't have the 0.5 zoom, so my filming on my hack wouldn't have been very good anyway, I suppose. But we're gonna get you back out and I'll go home for my breakfast. Happy? You like being back out, don't you? You got a bit bored. You got a bit bored on your holiday, didn't you? Yes. Right, let's get her put out. Good morning, team. Don't know why I said that. Anyway, good morning. I went out. I ended up going out for work yesterday to a meeting. We're doing lots. Oh, why has that gone funny? Ooh. So I ended up going out for work yesterday. We are doing lots of planning at the minute for lots that is going on. All very exciting. Green Mile are going back to London International. Just checking she's eaten. Yes, she has. And we are doing lots of like little trips, little photo shoots, lots in the pipeline. So we've been doing a lot of planning, and yesterday Joe and I just said we need to meet up and do like proper brainstorming. Like we were full blown drawing the little bubbles and doing the like such a good session. Anyway, so that went on till late, so I ended up coming up here without my phone, without my camera, and my phone had run out of battery, so I couldn't record the fact that we brought them in last night. They are kind of having the odd sporadic night in. This is the second one they've had. I think 3 days ago they had a night in because of the storms, and last night it was raining all night, and then it's going to rain all day today and all night tonight. So it's more because Dublin's winter paddock hasn't been finished yet, obviously, and I'm just a little bit worried about the ground because there's no paddock up there to rest. They're on one each. So for the ground, and it just gets slippy, which, you know, no one needs slip injuries. So they came in last night, although I didn't do much, my stable was pretty much ready. I just had to pull my bed down and top up her water. So yes, you spent the night in, and Jordan's beaten me down here and given you your breakfast, so I can put you guys out. Right, so that's them out with their food, but look, it's getting so bad already. Ugh. Anyway, anyone that's new here, I do not have another horse. This is Jim. He's owned by like a friend livery, and basically she pays me to do him every morning. She lives quite far away, so rather than coming up twice a day, like in the morning, literally to either turn him out or just give him a breakfast bowl, she just pays me to do it because it's just easier. But then we're really good at like pallying up and helping each other. So sometimes she'll say to me, like if she knows I'm busy, or if she knows I've ridden in the morning, she'll be like, do you want me to feed Dubs tonight, because they just have a bag of hay at night. Or like when I go on holiday, or like when she goes away, we just help each other out, and it works really well. And we put it on a little calendar, and then we tally it up at the end of the month. So yeah, that's Jim. So they pretty much do kind of everything together. And then obviously when there's our fence posts, when this all goes in, they will share this for a little bit, because we're going to need to rest what will eventually be Jim's paddocks. But then the gate, we're going to put this side so that we can still sort of do them together quite easily. So yes, but all our fence posts from the other night, look at that nice straight line. So yes, anyway, I am running a little bit late. It's now 8:30 and I need to go home, get changed, and I haven't had my first cup of tea yet. Hello, I am actually just finishing up work now. It's 4:45. And I had every intention of showing you a bit of work today, but I've been that chock-a-block busy, and I just got my head stuck into some different jobs. So yeah, and I tend to have Netflix on when I'm at work, because if I don't have noise, like low-level noise, my mind like starts wandering. Like I'll pick up my phone to do something for work, and then I end up scrolling or doing something ridiculous. But yes, I've been doing lots of planning and stuff today, so I will be finishing off tomorrow. So I need to tidy up and go down, and I think depressingly the horses will be coming in. I have a like lightning app, thunderstorm app on my phone, and it started kicking off saying that there's been lightning strikes in our area. Now I've got it set to 15 miles, and currently at the minute it's right over like 15 miles away. But there's a big storm heading in our direction. So yeah, I'm gonna bring in, but it means I need to go down and muck out. Brad is out for work today, so the dog needs to come with me, and he is not gonna be impressed. He tends to sleep here all day, don't you? So he chills out there. I'm sitting on the sofa. I've got this really cool coffee table that comes up. I normally sit at the kitchen table, but to be honest, it's a bit colder in there. So I have not been sitting at the kitchen table, and because I have an iPad and a portable keyboard, which is my setup for work, I can pretty much sit anywhere. But anyway, I am rambling, so I'm going to tidy up and we are going to go down the yard and muck out. I don't even know if you can see that. Is it too dark? Oh, it's just yuck. It's gone on the back of my coat. So I'm going to make her feed, and basically I'm going to escape and go home. Right, Debs. Good night, baby girl. I'm going to make a break for it. Good morning. Wow. This is very quickly becoming a bit of a boring non-riding vlog. I woke up this morning to ride before work and I don't think I've ever heard rain like it. It was awful. So I've turned out, they got their bits of hay and I'm gonna go down and muck out. And I've got a really busy day because not only have I got like on normal days of work, I need to sort my nails out, pack, go and collect Dublin's rugs from the rug cleaner people, which I think I'm going to do on my lunch break. Yeah, and pack and actually get down to my mum's. So that's all fun and games. And I also got here a bit late because when I heard the rain, I was like, oh, there's no way I'm riding. Like, I don't need to be making her soaking wet at her age. Don't benefit anything from it. So of course I went back to sleep and I didn't snooze my alarm. I just used my next alarm, which is like if I get a lion alarm, so it went off at 8, which is really frustrating because I wanted to be here by 8. And then yeah, by the time I'd got up and fed the dog and done everything, I didn't get here until 20 past, so not ideal. I need to be leaving here at 9:15, which is not going to happen, is it? No, I'm going to be really pushing my luck today. So I'm going to muck out quickly, so at least that's done, so that if Rachel needs to bring her in while I'm away, the bed's clean, and then yeah, shoot off home. Okie dokie. It's not bad for a 5-minute muck out. I know I bleat on about it, but yeah, I do actually think this cardboard green mile is the way forward. I know I work for them, but like, it's so much easier to muck out. It took me 5 minutes, that did. Full muck out and my wheelbarrow's only half full. So yeah, now to rush home. Oh, hello. Right, we are back at the yard. It's just gone 2:30, so I'm just taking my half an hour quick now. I don't always take my half-hour break because I just tend to sort of potter around at home and take like little tiny breaks between things, but nope, I'm using my half an hour today. I've just picked up my rugs from the cleaners, so I'm going to put the ones away that we're not using, and then I'm going to put one of them on her because it's getting cold tonight. So, oh, gonna go dark, hang on. Oh, so it's not raining, but it is gonna get cold. Can I prop you up? So yeah, I am gonna put one of her mediums on with the neck, and then I'm probably just gonna put the 50 gram over the top, just so it's a little bit extra. And then what I have got now is, this is a 100 without a neck, and then I've got another medium with a neck, which are now all good to go, so that when it gets really cold, what I tend to do is actually I only buy medium rugs and I layer them, because I used to have a medium and a heavy, and then if the heavy came in and like absolutely soaked, I just didn't then have like another heavy to put on the next day if I couldn't get it to dry. I do tend to leave Dublin in her turnout rugs all the time because I kind of have this thing, I don't understand why you'd want to take a warm cozy rug off of the horses and then put a cold stable rug on just to change it the next day. But because I'm always like rugging and checking and grooming or riding, she always gets checked over, so yeah. Oh, also, I have done my nails now. So yes, I tend to only buy turnout rugs and then keep them all here because I don't have any shelves this year. I've got nowhere to keep them in the bags, so my best bet is to hang them all up. So yes, that's just the way I do rugs basically. So I'm gonna get these hung up, and then we're gonna pre-make feed, and then I'm gonna go up and I am actually gonna go and feed both of them. Rachel is out this afternoon, so I'm doing gym. And the beauty of them living out and me having a camera is that I can feed them at 3 o'clock and they're gonna be fine. So, oh, they smell so good. Ooh. Right. Oh my God, I wish you could smell that. They smell so good. Anyway, I think I showed you in my other vlog, but I've put all my hooks up here for this year because I don't have the shelving, whereas this wall is like really dry. So I've just got all my stable rugs, my clean turnout, and then my fleeces. Dirty turnouts I either can leave like by my stable, or I tend to just hang them over like the bales. So yeah, nice and organised for once this winter. My green one. Now these rugs were all from the Derby House days, so I don't know if like all of you might know, but I used to buy, I only ever really bought Derby House rugs because they fitted Dublin literally perfect. A lot of rugs I struggle with the withers getting pushed on when she puts her head down because they're just, the distance between the wither and the chest is too small, whereas the Derby House rugs have always been perfect. And I'd shop with them for so many years that we then ended up actually being in a couple of the campaigns, and they'd send us rugs to do reviews on for their blogs. And this, well, all the rugs I just had back are all Derby House rugs, and they've all been re-proofed. So we're all good to go. I'm feeling a little bit smug and like this winter. It might look lovely and sunny, but that wind is bitter. I didn't put my ear warmers on, but my ears are freezing. Yeah, Dublin being at the top of the hill is great because the ground dries, but it's cold up there. I very nearly was like, oh, I wonder if she needs the 50 gram because she's getting a bit woolly again. But no, it's bitter, and it's dropping down to 4 tonight, and the wind is staying, so I've chucked it on. She's old, I'd rather her be a little bit warm than a little bit cold. So yeah, anyway, all my feeds are made, everything is done. I'm not going to see her now until Monday, so that sucks, but Monday I shall be back onto riding before work and bringing you the horsey content. But for now, I'm going to have a non-horsey weekend at my mum's. Good morning, guys, I am back. The weather is absolutely flipping awful. The horses spent the night in again last night, although I'm not sure whether Dublin's desperate to change routines, to be honest, which is early, which is a month early. We normally change it end of October. But Sunday morning, we found Dublin wandering around the yard on the cameras. She had got out of the field. I think the wind had broken the tape because nothing was broken. And she'd basically stepped out, and I think when she got found, they put her in a stable and she was sleeping. She wouldn't eat her breakfast, she wouldn't eat her hay. She'd eaten so much grass off the hayfield, so she stayed in for a few hours. Rachel put her back out, and then yeah, they came in last night as well, so not ideal. I think they're desperate to change routines, but I'm just so trying to hold out. It's better for them being out, but the weather is just not looking good. So yeah, it is 7:30. I'm going to muck out and turn out these guys and get on with my day. Okay, so I have turned them out, and I've basically, I'm just propping you up on the wall, I have basically put their hay under the tree, and I'm just going to keep an eye on them on the camera and see how the day goes. I might have to bring in at lunchtime or see if Rachel can come down. But because I know they're going to be in again today, I am going to just make my bed up, and then what I'm doing is I'm actually going to put a fresh bale in, because all of this bedding is just stuff that I've brought home from the shows or stuff that was in from the summer. So although it doesn't need any bedding, I just quite like to keep it fresh. And then because I'm only using 1 bale a week of this Green Mile, I tend to put bale in at the weekend. So because I was away at the weekend, I'll do it today, and then it just means I'm sticking to that 1 bale a week at the weekend. So yeah, and I just like a nice big fluffy bed. on camera, does it? But I like a nice big fluffy bed. I'd say this is probably 4 bales in total's worth, just under 4, just over 3 actually maybe. So yeah, nice fluffy bed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a little bit of haylage in her feeder, because if the weather is really, really awful, either I or Rachel will come down and bring them in. So yeah, it's that time of year, isn't it? Which is not looking forward to it. They normally come in at the end of October. I think I've said umpteenth times, but you know, it's only the 30th of September today, so it's a bit gutting that they might be in a whole entire month early, but what can you do? Yes, we totally forgot the Farrier was coming today. It was only because he rang me at 2 o'clock to say he was running early, and I was like, oh my god, yes, I'm on my way. But no, he's come early. So I've brought all my work stuff down the yard. I'm cheating and just walking her through the long grass, because this is going to be where her field is anyway, to wash her feet off, because the path is what's muddy. Their field's actually okay, but the path is horrible, and I do not want to give my Farrier dirty feet, but I'm sure he won't mind wet feet over dirty. So yeah, panic stations. Hello, right, Farrier is all done. Dubs is in with her nice shiny new feet. I always love when they've got shiny little shoes on. But yeah, she might as well stay in. It's 4:30. So I've just left her with a little bit of hay. I'm going to sit in the trailer and carry on with the little bit of work that I have to do. I'm just set up here. But basically, this vlog has not gone how I wanted it to, has it? It was going to be an interesting weekly, because I was supposed to have different things going on, riding her and all that, but the weather has not played ball, and I did forget that I was going to my mum's. But it looks now like there is going to be a little bit of a shake-up. We do still have all of our like usual exciting plans going on, but they aren't until towards the end of October. So we have got a little bit of a limbo time. I'm supposed to be going showing on Sunday, but it's on grass, and I will be shocked if it goes ahead, because the rain we've had has just been absolutely diabolical. So I really hope that next week's vlog is a show vlog. I'm only going out to do the in hand, but yeah, I've got my new, like, I'll show you, I bought a new hat to go for my in hand outfit. So the plan is to wear my burgundy trousers and then buy a really nice navy tweed jacket, and then I have this. So it's not quite a fedora. That's such a look. It's not quite a fedora, it's smaller, but it's got the like navy brooch with all the feather, and it looked so cute on with my hair in a show bun. So a bit gutted if I can't get that out this weekend, but we shall see. If this rain holds off, I am going to take Dublin for a walk, like a little hack. So fingers crossed, when I finish work in a minute, in half an hour, I'm tucking up. Nope, my weather app has just given a yellow warning for wind and rain to start in 14 minutes time. So it is not happening, I'm afraid. Instead, I am going to give this one a bit of a groom, and I need to bring my clippers down tomorrow and hog her mane in case we do go to this show on Sunday. I mean, she desperately needs a bath, but no. Should we have a nice pamper instead? I'll get my light out and we'll give her a nice pamper. So this is actually one of Dublin's favourite things ever. Oi, you're blocking the camera. She has always just loved having like a pamper and a groom. I'm not feeding you yet, no. But when I can't ride, because Dubs, you're going to be good at this. I do leave Dublin in her turnout rugs all the time. I do not see the point in taking a warm, cosy rug off to put a cold, stable rug on, only to then put a wet, cold turnout rug back on in the morning when they've built up all that heat. But that does mean that I do try and take time to brush and groom, to like check them over. I learnt the hard way. She got kicked once in the field and I didn't notice until a day later when I went to ride in the morning, so she spent all night with it. But mane and tail brush and scratch her good spot. Oh my god, it is her favourite thing. Also, I've got my little light my ride light up, and it is so good. Oh, is that nice? It's gonna go all over. Ooh. You can't see her face. Oh, is that nice? Is that nice? You just like a pamper, don't you? You haven't even got to be effective. She just likes the attention. Look at her. Sorry, am I not going hard enough? Supposedly dry morning did not pan out. I set my alarm for 6 o'clock, my alarm went off and I couldn't even hear myself think because of the rain. So I waited, came down a bit later, and it was supposed to be dry all day today. It is now raining all day today, and I know a lot of people will just say, oh, fair weather rider, get on with it. The problem is with Dublin's allergies and with the fact that she's quite hairy, I haven't clipped her yet, I can't get down to her skin, and the road with all the grit, like normal road stuff, sets off her allergies really bad. The rain sets off her allergies really, really bad. If she was clipped, I probably wouldn't be doing anything about it. I'm not clipping her yet because I am going on holiday, so I want to leave her with some coat while I'm away. So it's just not panned out this week. But I guess a weekly, this is a little bit of reality. But anyway, she's out. Jim's out. I've put hay out, and I have charged the battery. So I am connecting the battery. Goodbye, baby. Okay, you don't want to talk to me. She wants to eat hay. So I've charged the battery. So hopefully we won't get any escapees, because yesterday she was walking up and down the fence line all day trying to find a way out because she knew the electric wasn't on. So the battery is back. But look at our fields already. Like, we're really lucky. We're on sandy soil. So like Jim's corner down the bottom there is actually just like really thick sand where it all washes off the fields and things like that. So in the summer when it's dry, he's got a lovely sand patch, but it just means that it's deep and horrible in the winter. So very, very miserable. Right, we have power. So guys, I think that is going to be it for this week. It's not going to get any better this afternoon, so I'm going to hibernate at home. So I will catch you next time. Bye guys.